Hey guys, welcome to lesson 9, and we'll be covering lesson 9 and lesson 10 in this video. Okay, starting with the first one, we talked about squaring. You're just going to do 7 times 7 equals 49, because there's 2, so it's going to be multiplying that number, the whole number. Next one, if 4r equals 24, then r equals, well, we could do multiplication. Of course, we're going to multiply 4 times whatever that is equal to, which I believe you could also divide it too if you wanted to, by 4. So I think that would probably be the easiest way. 24, divide that by 4, and it will give you the answer 6. So 4 times 4 equals 24. So r is 6. Moving on, we have 15 divided by 3 equals 8. Or no, 6. 6? I think 5. Let me make sure. 3, yeah, 5. 5 times 3 equals 15. My apologies. I got a little bit confused. Okay. So, this one, you could do it the easiest way, I would say. First we're going to add 4 plus 2, so it'll be 5 times 6. Because you don't want to multiply 5 times 4 and 5. It's better to just multiply it when it's a whole number. So 5 times 6 equals 30. This one, what I'll do first, 6 plus 4 equals 10. So now we have that first part, times that by 2 equals 20. If s minus a equals 9, then s equals, well, best easiest way to do it is we already have those two numbers, so we're going to add those two numbers together in order to get the number. So 8 plus 9 equals, equal. And then once you do that, you're just going to add those two together. So that would be 17. And then to confirm that, 17 is s, 17 minus 8 equals 9. So 17 is going to be our answer. Number 7, 45 times 45, well, it's going to be a big number, isn't it? Which, we'll just write that down as 2025. To cube, what we're going to do is 2 times 2 times 2. And the reason why we did that is because there's 3. So we're going to have 2 multiply itself 3 times. So starting with the first part, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. So that's basically how you do that. If there are 50 dimes in the roll of coin, then blank, then it is equal to blank dollars. So pretty much, what is how many dimes go and make $1? It's going to be 10, right? 10 dimes equals $1. So if you have 5 of those, it's going to be $5. or to put it in math perspective, you could do, you have 50 dimes, so $10. 10 dimes equals $1. So then multiply that by 5, and you'll get $5. So the answer is 5. So you can just put 5. The product of 8 and 9 is blank. So anytime you have something like this with a product, that's going to be mostly multiplication. So the product, meaning 8 times 9 equals 72. Of course, guys, welcome to lesson 10 this time. So now we're going to do 10. Pretty straightforward again. Like I said, don't get too confused with the fraction. So just make that, just divide that. So 1/2 equals 0.5. So just put 0.5. 0.5, multiply that by 20, it'll give you 10. Oops. 20, divide that by 4. Well, what is 20 divided by 4? It's going to be 5. Okay, this one, first thing you would do is add those two. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. And because it's squared, you're going to multiply 8 2 times. So 8 times 8. And then once you do that, that should be 64. So number 4, don't get confused with how it's wording it. It's just basically you're just dividing 27 by 3, which 27 divided that by 3 will give you 9 as the answer. 1/2 of 50, well, we know that 1/2 is going to be set up like this, times 50. And like I told you about the decimal, or a fraction, excuse me, you want to turn that into a decimal. So that would be 0.5. Right, 0.5 times 50. And that should give you 25. Six, we're just reducing down, so to find the next set of numbers. So that's going to be 16. Once we reduce that, you're going to reduce that to 8. And then reduce it again. It's 4. Reduce it again to 2. Okay, 7. This one's going to be easy. Anytime you multiply anything by 0, it's always going to be 0. So it doesn't matter how big the number is. If you're multiplying anything by 0, it's still going to come out to 0. Alright, this one. So we have A equals 5, B equals 4, and C equals 2. So this one is just multiplying A times C. So that'll be 5 times 2. And it'll give you 10. 2 times A, so we already know that 2 is 5, so 2 times 5 equals 10. This one, we're dividing, so it'll be 4, divide that by 2, and it'll give you 2. And that is it for lesson 9 and 10, guys. Thank you for coming in and joining.